in short,
Yeah.
trans women is who we are, but drag is what we do.
Miss Aurora,
Yes.
people want to know about pronouns, how I feel like not only we identify, but just to kind of lay the land a little bit to define the difference between trans, drag queen, and just a queen in general. So why don't you go ahead and tell me what that means to you, honey?
Oh, goodness. Well, drag is for everyone. Whether you are cis, trans, a drag king, a drag queen, a bio queen, whatever. Drag is for everyone. Historically, trans women have been doing drag the longest. We invented it, actually. All the way back to the 50s, after the Nazis and Hitler and all of that. Those who were queer, trans, that weren't exterminated, fled to Europe and the more progressive countries.
Yes.
And the first showgirls were actually in Paris in the 1950s. They had Carousel and Madame Arthur. And that was where the first showgirls of the modern age came to be. And since then, drag has evolved in many ways, and drag has traditionally been viewed as men that dress as women, but drag is an umbrella term for all those that wish to be a part of the community.
Amen. I look at it almost as drag is not a gender, but it's more of a performance. Drag is more of something that you can do. Anyone can do it, but the identity is a little bit more dissected. I would say the easiest way to be respectful, in my opinion, is, if you don't understand or you don't know, ask. And I feel like those who want their identification to be very much obvious, make it obvious. If a doll identifies as she, her, hers, she's gonna let you know that. She's gonna let you know in her energy. She's gonna let you know that in what she tells you. She's gonna refer to herself. Always pay attention to how somebody refers to themselves. Listen before speaking, because usually someone will tell you how they identify themselves. Some might be like, oh my God, I'm feeling amazing, and you'll hear them as they're talking, they will speak with they pronouns. That is perfectly fine. Someone that you might see as one way might give you a different pronoun. That lets you know where they're at. Because I feel like gender identity is about the person and not about the perception.
Absolutely. And in short, trans women is who we are, but drag is what we do. It's okay if you mess up.
Yeah.
This is all an educational experience.
It is.
And there are dumb questions, but but if a question is honest and it's somebody seeking enlightenment and to understand people like us better, or a community better, then it's a totally honest question to ask. And there are misconceptions about if a trans person does drag, does that blur the lines of who they are? No, absolutely not. Trans is who we are inside, it's who we are here, and here is how we identify, it's how we live our lives. Drag is what we enjoy. It is how we express ourselves creatively. And as actors, as performance artists, this is how we express ourselves creatively to the world.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you mess up, people, we're not perfect. We're not telling you to never make a mistake. But if you do, have the right spirit about it. We are in 2022, honey. Making mistakes is possible, but learning from them and having the spirit, it's about the spirit that you bring to it. Because if you have the spirit to learn and move forward, address it, express it, and have that conversation, be like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize, wow. And you know what my favorite thing is, if you do make a mistake, then you immediately should find a reason to counteract that and compliment them on what they are doing to bring it to you, because nobody's out here just doing anything for poops and giggles. You know what I'm saying?
And if you are feeling the spirit, the best way to compliment that is to donate to the collection plate. So when you are at a drag show, tip your queens and performers, because we are all paying the rent.
Honey, ain't nothing going on but the rent, child.